Hello everyone, my name's Lucifer and welcome to You Will Not Remain. Now this is a eldritch horror kind of game. And if you guys don't know what eldritch horror means, it's kind of like a Lovecraftian monster kind of game, which they're huge or they're very powerful, stuff like that. And I've gotten into eldritch horrors. I've been into them for a very long time, but I've been getting into them more since I've started playing D&D because I wanted to make a campaign with eldritch horrors in them because they're just so mystical and fantastical and they're just really fascinating creatures. And this game is about an eldritch horror which is devouring a city, something like that, and we are surviving. Maybe, who knows? This game was made on the land of Wurundjeri Woiwurrung, people of the Kulin Nation. We pay respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty was never ceded. Colonial violence was never stopped. I probably butchered that name sevenfold. You Will Not Remain is a story about isolation that contains dark themes and deals with mental health issues. These include, but are not limited to, anxiety, depression, dissociation, and suicidal ideation. So a little trigger warning for everyone out there. Well, not little, major trigger warning out there. So yeah, let's get into this. Oh, the door goes purple. It's one trying to reach in one sitting. There is no saving. That's terrible. I need saving. Saving is so 2003. I can't move. Can I? No, I can't. What? Oh, it's time to wake up. Oh, that's a bed. I thought it was like a cryogenic chamber. How do I wake up? Oh, there you go. Again. How many more agains will you have? How long have you been here? Does it matter? Okay, I'm sure it doesn't. What's the worms on the windows? I'm sure that's a good thing. Alright, can I water my plants? The plants look like they need some water. The leaves are drooping. You should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plant. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. You've never been good with plants, and sometimes trying too hard is what kills them. I haven't taken care of plants a lot. My mom has, and I've taken care of those at times, and a lot of the time I either underwater or overwater them, which terrifies me because I don't want to kill them. And there's a planet life in there's a planet life in Life is Strange, and that's I've killed that a lot of times. I played that game a lot of times, and I've killed that planet a lot of times. You still have plenty of grounds and instant when you're desperate. You haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor, making it as much ritualistic as it is comfort. You cradle the cup in your hands, warmth seeping into your fingertips. It grows cold as you stare at the sink, the ceiling, the strange shapes your hands make around the porcelain. You pour it down the sink. Wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow will be easier. Okay. Interesting. Is this a teleporter? This looks like an eldritch teleporter. I would love me some teleportation. But yeah, so tea is better. Of course, this is why tea is better. Very cool. Channel after channel of nothing. Interesting. Oh, yes, that's the eldritch horror. There you go. That's Big Chungus, as I like to call it. Is it getting bigger? Or was it always that size? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in a fatalistic sort of way. But you're not. Haven't been for some time. You run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. That's a way to say that, I guess. Okay. There's not much else to do. You could walk circles around the apartment, or you could go back to bed. Bork, bork. Is that a cat? Oh no, a cat making bork bork noises? This must be some sort of mutant. Impossible. It's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You would have surely heard it before. Bork bork bork. It probably smells the bones. Oh. Oh boy. That doggo sure does love the sound of the sounds. Better ignore it too. No, I don't want to ignore it. Who knows what it is, if it's anything at all. You wouldn't trust your mind to not play tricks on you. Not a chance you'll be able to sleep with that racket. I want to interact with the window. But apparently I can't. Who knew? Window bridge probably indicates this monstrosity, this destructor. We're gonna call him Destructor. He seems like a Destructor. You better go see what it is, just in case. Come on, open the door. You know you can. Can't you? I mean, life's pretty worthless right now. I'll probably die in like 5 minutes if I step outside, so you know. Work. You can do this. Come on. Like saying the words will help. How? Just do it. I love the 8-bit sounds. It's wrong. Everything is wrong. You don't belong here. You need to get back inside. But the noise was coming outside the door. I mean, it's technically outside the door, but still. It's only down the hall. You can do this. I'm gonna go the other way. I don't trust the noises. Okay, that's a normal door. That's a very normal door. With a lip on it. I'm starting to suspect that things are very bad. Okay, I can't go through the stairs. Of course I can't. It's really awesome. I love games that are just very minimalistic like this, like 8-bit like. I like the sounds. Oh, it's really cool. Can I just go to bed? I can't, because of course I can't. That's out of the option now. I gotta save dogs. Saving dogs is like the #1 thing in games. Bork. There's no way I heard that so loudly through an apartment wall. There's something wrong with this apartment. There's a big hand. That's what's wrong, and the dog is growing a leaf. It's Leafeon, but a dog. Bork. Is that a dog? But it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. It's thin, skin stretched tight across ribs, long body, all bones, and hard angles. See, Leafeon. It's Leafeon. Bork. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. You don't know that. Maybe I am. I'm a strong person. That's right. I can take care of myself. I can give a punch or two. That's right. Everything's okay. Fine. Do you want to come with me? Fine. Can it bring its friend too? Its purpley, creepy-handed friend? Is that a yes? Aw, the tail is wagging. That's adorable. I'm gonna get bit and die. Whoa! The dog jumps forward before you can react. You brace for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants happily as it tries to lick every inch of your face. Aw, who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? Whoa, down. It drops to all fours, looking obediently up at you, tongue lolling out of its mouth, bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. So this dog is probably tamed then. I mean, it probably had someone before. Interesting. Well, it's this way, I guess. Are you gonna follow me around now? No? Okay, never mind. That's a huge hand. Are we gonna ignore the huge hand? Okay, I guess that's very normal. Destructor here loves being very handsy. You're glad to leave. Something is wrong here. A new kind of emptiness. No bed, no chairs, no life. How did the dog even get here? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. The dog follows at your heels, nose sniffing fiercely at the air. Bork, just a little further. Yeah, this way. I can't go that way. The dog is just too strong. I still can't go that way. The dog is just way stronger than me. It never misses leg day. Alright, the dog runs ahead of you, tail wagging so hard it makes a loud thump and it slaps the wall. Glad to see you like it, and I conveniently have a bone. Yeah. This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. Arf. Bed. Arf. I guess you're sleeping with me. This is awesome. I have a dog. What do you think, Destructor? Huh, Destructor? Huh, Destructor? You can't get me and my doggo. The doggo is the bestest boy. You can't do anything about that. Yeah. You peel back the covers and slide into bed. The dog is a warm, sprawling mass above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. When you've settled into the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm metallic breaths lulling you to sleep. Metallic, you say? Do I have Orem or Augur, huh? This is fine. This happens every day. You're dreaming again. You remember being worried about her. You remember being anxious, waiting anxiously at the door. You remember how the apartment still smelt of her for weeks. The sweetness of her perfume lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. That's bad. That's not good. Radio? Radio static. No. Stay. No. You can't do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. Stay inside. Please. No. Okay, so I'm guessing there's multiple endings or something because I could have gone to the door. Okay, I'm up. Work. That's certainly one way to be woken up. You can't complain though. Not when it saved you from... Work. So do I know this dog from before? I might know the doggo. Right, you have a dog now. A very strange looking dog. He's perfectly normal. It's fine. You water the plant. Has it gotten bigger? It's not dead. Maybe that means something. Yeah, that's good. I might be watering it too, so, you know. You get it watered, then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience. Sausages and double toasted bread. You hope it's good enough. When you set it down, the dog lunges desperately towards the food. Munch. It's eating so fast you barely see it chew. You better not throw that up. That would be very messy, and that's very true. So, I might know the dog before because I have a dog bowl. So I might have had a dog and it then left, or maybe this is the dog and it mutated into something. That seems very likely now. You make coffee just like every other morning. You cradle the cup in your hands, staring at the walls and the cage of your fingers around the cup until the liquid cools, just like every other morning. But this time, something is different. The dog is here, looking more at home than you've ever felt. The coffee is cold, but you drink it anyway. Bitter all the way down. Bork. Are you hungry? Bark. You're lucky we don't have any neighbors. Oh, yeah, very lucky. Hey, Destructor, how are you doing, bud? You having a good little feast there of the city? That's great. You deserve that feast. I'd like you to meet Leafeon. He came stage from the Pokemon games. Yeah, it's your friend. He's their friend. We're all friends now. So let's go. Let's cook up a saucepan. Well, you fed the dog. May as well feed yourself. You cook with whatever you can find. Thankfully for the electric stovetop. You eat from the pan, standing over the stove. No one here to judge you. Work. You already fed the dog. What do they want? Bork. Alright. Oh, the bone! You want to play catch? You want to play fetch? You want to play throw out the window and so you jump out and start getting flying powers? Yeah. Wine. You want to leave? Bork. Okay, you're the boss. Okay, you can just go to the balcony. That's leaving too, technically. Just saying. You know, hey, Destructor, dog wants to leave. You know, just updating you on life. Yeah. Hope you have a good day, Destructor. Alright. It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when the dog is so happy to be outside. Yeah, dogs and pets are just, they're known to lessen anxiety and other mental health issues. I mean, it doesn't solve them, of course, but it has an impact knowing that there's someone there out there looking out for you, even if it's a doggo. So, yeah. Where are we going? Bork! Hold your horses! But it's a dog, so hold your doggers! I don't like that door. It still has lips on it. It's just waiting to eat me. Bork! Alright, the dog disappeared. That's... Oh. You've never been up here. But the terrace is like the best place in any apartment. It's like super calming to like just be up top, away from everything. Even if you're not on the tallest building, it's still really nice because it's just open, you know? You've never been up here. Arf! You want to play fetch? Hey, Destructor, how you doing, bud? Oh, it's... You're worried if you stare too long, you might fall in. Oh yeah, that's it. You know, just stare at eldritch beings devouring a city. Yeah. The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment its eyes flash violet. No, you're imagining things. It's just a dog. Or it could be a death machine sent by Destructor. You don't know that. It could be a messenger to tell Destructor to come here and destroy you. But hey, No one has to think about that. Yeah. What if I just leave? I can't. I'm trapped here until the dog is happy. Well, too bad if it falls outside, I guess. You can almost ignore the lilac glow when you're playing fetch, forgetting up for a moment the vast otherworldly things stretching through the sky. Yeah, very, very calming. The dog doesn't seem worried about it. Uh-huh, yeah. What time is it? Noon? Evening? Probably midday, at least one of them. Maybe even all of them. Just living inside a space-time continuum, you know how it is. I think that's enough for one day. Wine. We can come back tomorrow. Bork! Ah, the indomitable bowl. Can't go through it. Someone's in a rush. Yeah, probably to tell Destructor that we're around here. Wouldn't be surprised, but also would also be a quick death, so you know, might as well just go through with it. Yeah. Didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself. Okay then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? I have a balcony that's technically fresh air, so you know. You can't remember. Bork bork. I'm sorry, I think that's all I have for today. Ah, the life of an introvert. It'd be like that. I guess this is my life now. I'm gonna go outside. Hey, Destructor, we had a good time playing catch. I know you saw it. I know you wanted to play it, but you know, you're a bit too eldritch, too big, too horror-y for that. That noise was not there before, was it? You crawl under the covers. You still haven't washed them. Not since. The dog lays atop of you, heavier than expected, seeing as it's skin and bone. It cuddles into you, knife-long teeth a whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blanket, the gentle expansion of its chest beneath your hand. That's really sweet, but also scary. You wish this was over. I'm sure I do. Something shifted. Okay. Stay inside. If you don't let them in, they can't get in. So, oh no, silence. No sound. No thought. It's also a metaphor, I guess, for not letting people inside and not opening up. Very, very relatable. You type in her number into your phone. You know it off by heart. The sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. Ring, ring. It rings out. You try again and again and again. Ring, ring. Nothing. Miles and miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine, you try to convince yourself. Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. Sure nothing's happening in the silence right now. Don't let anyone in that isn't already inside. That's very relatable. I get that. I mean, in a metaphorical way, of course, you know, letting yourself in. Yeah. But also, it could also mean, story-wise, it could mean the dog that we just let inside is not good. I don't know. She has to be inside. Maybe already downstairs. Just in time. Just in time. Hey, Leafy, how are you doing? Okay, I'm up. Bork. Alright, I guess this is just our days, playing catch and doing stuff. When you touch the soil, it's bone dry. It seems like it's always thirsty, and needs a need so deep it couldn't be slaked by an ocean. You used to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone want it. I'm just gonna say good morning to Destructor quickly. Hey Destructor, how you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good old feasty time eating that city. Alright. It's getting closer. I feel like the texturing and the shading is a bit different. Let's munch on some dog food. You're slowly getting used to living with the dog. How long has it been now? You can't remember. You should probably name them. I'm gonna call you Leafeon, because why not? First things first, coffee. You make it, hold the cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it, first foreign in your own unfamiliar hands. You pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. Bork, that's a waste of coffee. Like, okay, I don't drink coffee, but it's still a waste of coffee. You gotta drink every single powder, every single grain of coffee. What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog after all. Technically you can, but you know. That's very helpful. How about Rex? No, Leafeon. Wine, marble? Wine. Marble sink? Wine. Gas stove? Wine. Okay, shank? Bork? Lamp shank? Bork! You know what? Langshamp. Lamb shank. Lamb shank's a great name. Bork! Alright, you're the boss. The newly named Lambshank looks absurdly pleased with himself. Ah, fine. Alright, that doggo knows what he wants. Bork! Alright. I guess we're gonna go upstairs again and go past the very creepy lip door, but hey. Yeah. Mitochondria's powerhouse at the cell. Bork! Alright. Nothing has changed. Yeah, Destructor is still having its way with the city. He's enjoying it. The sky is... It's there. Don't think about it. Yeah, don't think about it at all. Just gonna throw it to the side and let the doggo get it. How long has it been since you became stuck here? A very long time. A very, very long time. Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or years, and you'd believe them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. Sometimes you forget what other people look like, the way their skin feels, how the muscles in their backs shift when you hold them. Okay, you just hold people like that? Okay. The thought of touching someone makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. I've never hugged anyone, which is a strange thing to say. Not a lot of people believe me. People have attempted to hug me, and yeah. That's the whole story. Moving on. Let's throw the dog biscuit. I mean, ball. I meant ball. That's enough. Also, the ball was up here before I even used it, which means that the dog knew about it, which means that... could mean things. Time to go back. Bork! Alright, time to go back. Time to go back downstairs. Bork! Alright. This is fine. It's actually a very chill, thought-provoking game. I like the music in the background. It's so calming in a way. Time to eat some breakfast, dinner or lunch. You should eat something. Maybe you shouldn't. You only ate 5 minutes ago. Right? Or was it 5 days? Do you think I should eat Lambshank? Bork! Okay, good call. You cook a meal or whatever you can find and eat it over the stovetop. Howl! I'm coming. Hey there, Destructor. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good old time. How's the city going? Well, you eating well? Yeah, me too. Eating very well. I even have a dog in case I need to eat anything. I'm kidding. I wouldn't eat the dog. Too leafy. But yeah, hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna go now. Take care, Destructor. What if I leave? Can I just leave? I can. I want to see what happens if I go down the corridor here. So that's an eye, and that's a lip. Are they all body part named? You were a different person before this new existence. At least you think you were. You remember feeling more, not just often, but also deeply. The emotions had names, and you could easily place them to the way your mind and body vibrated in time with your heart. You can't name what you're feeling anymore, and are unsure if you even are. A chasm yawns inside of you, slowly growing with each moment you spend in this in-between. You want to think of who you used to be, what you were outside of these walls. But there is nothing left to think about. Yeah. I know this is also a metaphor for like staying inside and stuff, and that's really... It really does show when you're just by yourself the whole time, you start to forget things about yourself and how to feel in things, and it's both terrible and also it's a different kind of feeling because it's like you're something else. You feel just different. You don't feel, that's the thing. Okay, I think that's a just description. It's really hard to describe, and yeah, especially when you're away from people for a very long amount of time and you're an ultra introvert like me. All right, Lampshank, let's get some rest. You and Lampshank are used to this stance by now. You settle in together and drift off to sleep. Another nightmare. You do anything to wake up, but that isn't how this works. Don't look at the sky. The sky? What's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? Maybe looking at the Eldritch Horror would change this. It's... How? It hurts to look at it. It's wrong. Not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. And that's what an Eldritch Horror really is like. Like, it's... Like, a big example of this is Cthulhu. In Lovecraftian... In the Lovecraftian book... Or not Cthulhu, sorry. In Odyssey, there was a sea monster or something like that. I've forgotten the exact monster, but... The monster was just so huge, and it was just so beyond human normalcy that anyone who looked at it just lost their minds because no one could fathom the enormity of it, the existence of it. Their minds literally broke while looking at it. And I think that's very similar to what would happen to a lot of people. For example, in I think it's Bird Box. When you look at that creature, you just lose your mind, and some people become heretics of it. And I know it's a theory that they're kind of like Lovecraftian creatures, and they're not actually invisible, or maybe. But that's what's so fascinating about Lovecraftian creatures. They're these otherworldly beings that you cannot comprehend, and if you look at them and you survive, and you're a changed person. And in the game, this might be both like. In story, it could be this monster broke this person's mind, but also this can be a metaphor for just something that's concerning mentally, or it could be a form of agoraphobia. So I know it's just really awesome because Eldritch Horrors can, in a way, fit into metaphors and different kinds of aspects of reality, thoughts, and just so many stuff. Just because they're such twisted and otherworldly creatures. I don't know. That's what I find fascinating about them, because you can just mold them to be just the most abhorrent, scary things, both metaphorically speaking and also literally. So yeah, I just went on a huge rant about that, about Eldritch Horrors. I'm sorry, but I just love the fascination behind these unknown creatures, and I don't know, it's just really cool. It hurts to look at. It's wrong, not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. But why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. A fever dream, surely. If you go back inside, the world will return to normal. It has to. This is where I said agoraphobia could be the place, because you're afraid of going out, and this could be a representation of that. The fear of the outside. She'll come home, and everything will be the way it always was. Yeah, I'm sure it will be. I'm sure nothing different's gonna happen. Bzzzt. Boy, this is gonna go on well.
This is your public service announcement.
The voice is robotic, clinical, and detached. The world forever changes.
Do not let anyone in that comes from outside for the safety of yourself and others.
And this could just be not a representation of not being able to connect with others, not letting out your emotions, or even depression in general, or anxiety. Or literally in this game, it could be literally the dog is an otherworldly creature that could kill me. That's also the case, yeah.
We repeat, do not let anyone in from outside.
No.
Our homes are safe as long as we are in them. Do not let anyone in that return from the outside. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying signs.
Oh, the dog is wanting me to know something. Alright, Lambshank. Arf. Predictable. Interesting. You take care of the plant. You don't feel like you're there when you water it. Your hands unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar, your mind alien even after all this time. Maybe because you are maybe a bit alienish, but you do look cool, I'll give you that. And also, that can just be what a daily routine is like. Sometimes when you do when you do something over and over again, like a daily routine, you sometimes forget what you're, doing, and as you're doing it, and it feels almost out of body-ish. You used to wonder when the power would turn off. You don't wonder about much of anything anymore. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a depression kind of. That is a depressive feeling, yeah. Okay. It's time to feed Lambshank. I'm gonna drink some coffee. You used to go to bed excited for your morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. Something happened. I didn't see what happened. Yeah, so that's a big part of being depressed. You lose joy in things that normally would bring you comfort and joy, and yeah, I get that. You filled the food bowl. Munch, munch. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go outside now. That's not gotten bigger, so. Howl! Lambshank likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the lilac sky, pushing to be free. He looks hungrier out there, more alien. Hey, Destructor's not an alien. He's as human as you or I. He's just really, really world destructive. Yeah, that's the word. Alright, let's go inside. Lambshank has decided it's time for fetch. Bork. Alright, let's go on through. Bork. And let's go through the scary door with the lip on it. Interesting. It could be Lip Door, the new Facebook, but for lips and doors. Bork, bork. Okay. Sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all. Finished. I get that too. That is a thought. But you have Lambshank now. Yeah, pets also help you find purpose in things, which is not necessarily okay. It's not necessarily. It's debatably a bad or good thing, finding purpose in someone or something. But if that's your only sole purpose, then that can get very toxic for both yourself and the other person. I'm derailing this, but yeah. Thank you, Lambshank. You're a good boy. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the boarded doors open, fingernails catching on the wood and nail as you claw yourself out. No, you'll stay here. Yeah, that's also kind of how it is, sometimes it takes effort to go outside and to face some things and to try and get better, and it's just a lot easier to just go with what there is and what you have, and yeah, for however long that is. Yeah, just time to go, Lambshank. And whenever you get a sad thought like that, you just go on, try to distract yourself. Bork. It's really tough, and it's really just emptiness. The comfort of the emptiness is, yeah. Time for bed? Yep. That's weird. You can hear something. It's the radio! Oh no!
Zzz, hello.
What?
Zzz, is anyone there?
No. You're imagining things. It's not possible. It can't be. Okay, now's not the time to dream. Fine. Hey, it's okay. I'm okay. Are you? Lamshank's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours. Scared. You've never seen him like this before. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. You pet Lamshank, running fingers down his spine, each vertebrae sharp against them. You're so tired. Back in the dream world. What should you do?
This is your public service announcement. The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you.
Wait, what? Oh no, that's not a good thing. Please, let me in. She's here. She's safe.
Do not let them in. They will hurt you.
Please, babe, let me in. I'm scared.
Beast, we repeat, they will hurt you.
I think the radio is sort of our inner voice speaking. You know, maybe we've gone through things and we kicked her out, and now we're going through this episode. You're at the door, unable to open it, heart beating so hard you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in. You do, but nothing feels real. Everything feels real. You try to move to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else, like you're no longer there, like you're watching yourself like someone else would watch you. Yeah, it's very... It's just like having a out-of-body experience sometimes. Yeah. Babe, please, I'm so scared. So are you. White noise. White. You don't think you could let her in if you wanted to.
Beast, not safe.
The screaming starts. You are brittle and this is what breaks you. Ah! The screaming. Interesting. I'm up, Lamshank, I'm up. Is anything real? You know, that's a fair question. Is anything real? Is anything real? Bork, bork, real or not. You need to feed Lamshank. Uh-huh. I don't like how my closet now is a thing, isn't it? Is anything real? You water these plants just in case. Is anything real? You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. Oh no. Howl! Is anything real? I don't like where this is going. Bork, bork. Okay, I want to go to the closet. I'm afraid to go to the closet, but I want to go there. Is anything real? Why did I go there? Bork. Yeah, sometimes it just sometimes feels like you're floating. You know, you're just going through emotion. Yeah. Bork, bork. Let's play some catch, and question of reality is real. If this is real, does it mean anything? And what's worse, that this isn't real, or that it is and means nothing at all. You're a good doggo. You can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelled. Can't recall how she fit within these spaces. Huh. Time to go, Lamshank. Bork! Hey, Destructor! It's been a while since we talked. I'm sorry, it's been a while, yeah. Hope you're doing well, Destructor. You're looking fabulous as usual. Alright. Bork! You know, I actually thought we would like go hunting in different houses for like food and stuff, but I guess not. I guess we have all the food now. Alright. Let's go cook some food. Let's go make some coffee. Not a chance. Yeah, you slowly start losing the you start losing appetite sometimes, you know. You feel you pull back the covers, ready to get into bed. You're already half asleep.
Buzzed. Attention, citizens.
Fine. All right, I'm a citizen. I'm gonna the attention now. That's definitely not blood on the table, but hey, it's just how it is sometimes, you know.
Attention, citizens. The city has fallen.
Wine.
That's enough.
Enough, Lamshank.
In the coming months, we will be evacuating any remaining survivors.
Lamshank, we might be able to leave. Wine.
Buzzed. Make sure to keep your radio to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been buzzed.
Lamshank, what's wrong? Lamshank looks nervously around the room, flinches at the sound of the radio.
We will tell you when it's safe to leave.
Howl. It's okay, let's go to bed. Everything is going to be okay. Is what we're going to tell ourselves all the time. I couldn't go through. You can undo the covers. For the first time, Lamshank doesn't join you. He's not going to be there when we wake up, aren't? Yeah, oh no, it's right. Dream. Yeah, no, dream. Anything but this. Not good noises. You can't open it. You turn your back against the door, then slide down until you're a pile on the floor.
We repeat, do not let anything in.
The screaming continues. On and... Sob. Time passes. It stops and starts. The radio crackling in and out of life. Her screams softening. Pleas getting weaker as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So does she. Are you alone? White noise, nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow the silence is worse than the screaming. Oh, Lamshank's still here. That's nice. You wake slowly. You're used to Lamshank acting as an alarm, all waggy tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room, staring out into the balcony door at the sky above. Your dreams always return to her, though each time the memory is fuzzier, worn by time. Was she even marked? You'll never know. Interestingly, memories work very similar to computers. They work by the power of 2. So I think every couple of days you have that memory that you have, so you lose half the memory or half the details. Just a little interesting thing there that I knew for a while. You water the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant would die. I know that feeling. And pushing it down? No. You can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over like something is trying to escape alive. You leave it. The cup's strangely lonely when filled to the brim. You fill the bowl, but Lamshank doesn't come. Running. Lamshank, food time. He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Wine.
But remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. The pickup zone is...
It's time to go. Wine. What if we go outside one last time? Say bye to Destructor. Hey, Destructor, where I'm gonna leave now. I don't know if the city's actually gotten more purple. I think it has. I'm not sure, but... Yeah, Destructor, you have a wonderful time following the city and everything? Yeah. You'll never see this place again. Is that a good thing? Oh no, he looks so sad. His like head's drooping down. What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls? Outside the city? You look so sad. Do you still belong out there? With the people and their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts? Will they now be as alien to you as the sky? There it is. The door. Wine. Come on, Lamshank. He's not gonna follow me outside, is he? There was a time where slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then, just a closed door with the world outside, growing further and further away. You didn't see them often, the few that remained with you, but you could hear them. human sounds that hummed in the background when you least expected. Yeah, I get that. Sometimes when you have, well, best word is friends, but when you have them and you're going through things and they just become background noise sometimes. Yeah. Alright. You pull down one of the boards. Wine. Hush, Lambshank. The noise had been comforting. You weren't alone, but they didn't last forever, and over time faded into nothing. They must have left, taken their chances in the city falling around them. Anything better than staying here? Being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage, every day played out again and again until... You pull down a second board. Wine. Bork! Lambshank, that's enough! You've never yelled at Lambshank before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach, but you can't look at him. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. You pull down the final board. A beginning and an end, you think. You'd be the one to put them here, your reminder to never leave, as the city siren songs promise an escape. You lay your hands on the door, palm against the cool, thick wood. Lambshank, you ready? Whimper. He's trebling, uncontrollably. Eyes darting around the room so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull a key from your pocket, fit it into the lock, turn the handle. Bork, bork! Lambshank lashes forward, closing the teeth on your sleeve with the vicious yank. He pulls you backwards, away from the door. Screw! Lambshank! Bork, bork! Lambshank, what's going on? Every inch of his stretched skin looks like it's ready to fight. Lips peel back from inch-long teeth as saliva drips from a mawing, gaping, impossibly opened wide enough to swallow someone whole. Bork, bork! Bork! Lambshank! Bork! Knock, knock. No. Knock, 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 knock. It can't. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, the Lambshank could be a sign of your inner demons or your depression pulling you back, because it'll take a very familiar, uncomforting thing to you and then make you go back to your own pit of just this. Inside. You're inside again. Bork! What happened? Lambshank runs to his abandoned food, the leftovers of leftovers that you'd served still there, silent. Did it get to you too? Did everyone else hear that radio? Follow its lure to the door. Bork! Munch munch. Lambshank happily devours the food, ghostly tongue scraping the dregs from the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lambshank. Yip! He jumps on the spot, looking absurdly proud of himself. Really, I mean it. Howl! Bork! Hold your horses. Yeah, I think the dog might be a representation. I mean, this is all metaphor. This is all up to interpretation, but I think the dog might be like a representation of an inner demon. Sometimes, they take very comforting, very, familiar and nice images to keep you where you are. And, there's a whole lot of interpretation going on there, but yeah. Nothing. You're not sure what you expected. Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo. You just go back to this in-between life of fetch and half-consumed coffee. Is it really that easy? I mean, going outside can be difficult because it can be scary, it can be hard, it can seem like you're being attacked, Nothing. Tonight or maybe tomorrow, or maybe a week from now, you'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lambshank was right to be afraid. Bork! I'm gonna go this way to see what happened to the door, because I'm curious. Hello, door. Better not. Okay. I'm not gonna board it back up either, so... Interesting. Very interesting. This is really well done, the way it can be interpreted in so many ways. Wow, this is really, really well done. This is so fascinating and so cool. Bork! Alright, I guess we're gonna go inside. Bork! Okay. You've gotten used to the violet light beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied, if such a thing is possible. Okay. It's not roiling in the clouds, instead breathing slowly around the tips of the skyscrapers. The longest, softest breaths you've ever felt vibrate through your bones. Okay. Is this it? Okay, this one go places. Is this everything? There's always more to life, you know? Is this where you must remain? It's the name of the game! Bork! Huh. Ah. That was so good. Those are that's Nidoran. That's no wait, that's Sandshrew with an armadillo face, I guess. Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. Damn. That was really good. Oh. There's so much you can interpret from that, you know? I think the ending part was a bit more obvious on how the metaphor looked. But I think, from my interpretation at least, I think the dog was like something that's comforting. That'll convince you to stay in your setting, in your own self-destructive cycle. And the outside world was just too scary or too foreign to go out to. And even if you want to, and if you want to be better, sometimes it's just really difficult because, yeah, outside world can be scary and different, and you don't know what to expect, and it's just sometimes easier to stay in your own bubble, and it's comforting, it's familiar. And the Eldritch Horror, it could be, it could mean a lot of things, you know. It could be the representation of the outside world, slowly being scared of it. I think Her is probably about relationships. I've never been in one. I probably won't. I'm not good enough to be in one, but sometimes you just gotta open yourself up, you know. And I'm not the best. I'm not the best at giving relationship advice, but you gotta be open. You gotta learn to put yourself vulnerable. That can be scary. You know, that's not the whole point of this, but yeah. Yeah, that was just an absolutely amazing game. Oh, it was so well done. The music was great. I loved it. The graphic was simple. Like, this really shows that you don't need the best graphics in the world to tell a story and to just show your story, you make the player engage with it. You don't need the best graphics at all. You can keep it simple. That's really awesome. This was just such an awesome game. I loved every moment of playing that. That was so good. I can't help but feel that there's another ending, maybe, because the last sentence was "You will always remain," and the game's name is "You will not remain." So I suspect that there is another ending that you can get if you do something else, but we'll see. I mean, you can find out yourself. Link will be in the description below if you want to play it. I do recommend trying it out. It was awesome. That was awesome. And if any of you make it all the way to the video here, let me know what you think about the game, about what your interpretation was, because I think it would be fun to discuss it. And I just want to say that you are valid, you are wanted, and know that you are strong and brave to be here. And there's only one of you out there, so yeah, you're unique and special, and you'll get better. You deserve it, and you are amazing, so always remember that. Yeah, that was a great game, and honestly a lot of ways that put feelings on in an experience. That was really great. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. That was really awesome. I cannot stop saying how awesome that is. And yeah, that's gonna be at the end of the video, so guys. So thank you so much for watching. Take care and stay safe. Goodbye.